In this podcast episode, Jordan Peterson sits down with Michael Malice, a provocative thinker and commentator known for his sharp wit and unique perspectives. Their conversation traverses a wide array of topics, from the nature of evil to the complexities of self-actualization, the role of tricksters in society, and the current political landscape. The discussion begins with an exploration of the darker aspects of human behavior, particularly the motivations behind extreme forms of evil, such as sadistic pedophilia. Malice, who has studied totalitarian regimes and their psychological underpinnings, expresses a curiosity about the more mundane forms of pathology that drive individuals to commit heinous acts. Peterson and Malice delve into the concept of virtue signaling, where individuals may engage in moral posturing while simultaneously ignoring the suffering of others. They analyze how this behavior can lead to a disconnect between one's actions and the moral ideals they profess to uphold. Peterson introduces the biblical story of Cain and Abel as a framework for understanding the roots of evil. He explains how Cain's resentment and failure to accept responsibility for his actions led him to commit fratricide. This narrative serves as a metaphor for the destructive nature of envy and the lengths to which individuals may go to assert their perceived superiority. Malice adds that the most innocent beings, such as children, often become the targets of those who seek to exert power and control, highlighting the grotesque nature of such acts. The conversation shifts to the concept of self-actualization, with Peterson emphasizing the importance of integrating various aspects of one's identity to achieve psychological well-being. He argues that mental health should not be viewed solely as a characteristic of the self, but rather as a harmonious relationship between different motivational states and social connections. Malice reflects on his own journey as a writer and the sacrifices he made to prioritize his creative pursuits over conventional career paths. Peterson and Malice discuss the challenges individuals face in navigating their identities within societal structures. They touch on the idea that many people are reluctant to take on the responsibility of charting their own courses, often opting for the safety of conformity instead. This reluctance can lead to a sense of stagnation and dissatisfaction as individuals fail to engage with their true selves. A significant portion of the conversation is dedicated to the archetype of the trickster, a figure that embodies both chaos and creativity. Peterson explains that the trickster serves as a catalyst for change, challenging established norms and introducing new perspectives. This archetype can be both positive and negative, depending on the context in which it operates. Malice notes that comedians often fulfill the role of the trickster, using humor to subvert expectations and provoke thought. The discussion highlights the importance of playfulness in human interactions, as well as the potential dangers of trickster figures who manipulate others for their own gain. Peterson emphasizes that while tricksters can open up new avenues for exploration, they can also lead individuals down destructive paths if their intentions are not aligned with the greater good. As the conversation progresses, Peterson and Malice turn their attention to the current political climate, discussing the rise of populism and the complexities of modern governance. They analyze the role of social media in shaping public discourse and the ways in which individuals can manipulate narratives to serve their interests. Malice expresses concern about the increasing polarization of society and the challenges that arise when people are unwilling to engage in meaningful dialogue. Peterson and Malice also reflect on the implications of identity politics and the dangers of moral absolutism. They argue that a lack of nuance in political discussions can lead to a breakdown in communication and understanding, ultimately hindering progress. The conversation underscores the need for individuals to embrace complexity and engage with differing viewpoints to foster a more inclusive society.